your mama call, see you on TV. Sunset shit done changed ever since we was on our dream.
What's up, guys? I just got done with my second to last heavier glute workout because next week's peak week and we do circuit training and light work. But today, actually starting Sunday evening, Steve and I have been really struggling in terms of energy and mental thoughts. We've been really exhausted, and just like prep is hitting us really freaking hard. I mean, Steve lost a lot of weight in one day because Nick's trying to push him to where he needs to be for national level. And we knew this was coming. For me, things are somewhat the same. Actually, they are the same. I think everything's just kind of hitting me this week really hard. We're feeling just really exhausted. I can't really get through a full workout, really. Like, I have to dwindle them down right now to just the essentials, and then decrease my weight as well. So, and I've worked on years and years to have a really great positive mindset on my body, like mentality. But every week before a competition, I always like freak out, like, am I ready? Am I not ready? Like, Steve, tell me, like, I'm so annoying to him. But I just do it every time because I want to make sure that I'm bringing my best, and I want to make sure that, you know, I improved better than last year, which I know that I did. It just, sometimes the week before a competition, it always just freaks me out. I'm sure a lot of you competitors know what I'm talking about. Trying to enjoy the ride, trying to just enjoy the process, and I 100% have. Up until this point, I've been like very chill about things and have had a lot of energy. So Saturday really took it out of me. Just being very active all day long at Steve's show. I'm still recuperating. Like, the energy that you don't have on prep really hits you because you're lower calorie. But I just kind of wanted to let you guys know where my head's at right now and how we're feeling. And this is 100% the hardest week. Next week's gonna be easier because A, we get carbs, B, our workouts are easy, C, you have like this adrenaline rush because it's almost stage time. But yeah, so we're hanging in there. I'm definitely not complaining. Not everything's gonna be perfect, and this week is definitely going to be a tough mental ride, but we're riding it out, taking it day by day, and we're almost there. So I'm gonna hit up my sprints. I have about 40 seconds, so we need to do those, and then I'll be done with cardio for the day. So wish me luck on your end, and I'll see you in the next clip.
Alright guys, so as promised, I wrote on my Instagram a few days ago on if you guys would like to see a video of me explaining how to keep your glutes while cutting down, because I know that I personally have struggled with this for years, and I feel like this is the first year that I've actually been able to maintain my glute progress throughout my cut. So I thought I would give you some advice as to what I did. And obviously everyone is different, so not one thing is going to work for everyone, but I'm going to give you my advice and we can go from there. And by the way, this is a glute focused workout that I did a couple weeks ago, but I never launched it on YouTube, so I wanted to throw that out there while I was talking about this topic. So let's get to it. Alright, so the number one thing I'm going to talk about is how you structure your leg workouts in your growing phase. So what I used to do was I added a lot of Plyos a lot of the time on top of my glute workouts. And then I also not only focused on my glutes, but I also heavily focused on my quads and hamstrings, which is great, but I am a quad dominant person, so there was really no need for me to heavily focus on quads as well. So one thing that I did in this growing season was I took plyos out completely. Now plyos are anything like jump squats, alternating jump squats, box jumps, anything along those lines. Those are going to be your plyos. I personally believe that if you're trying to cut down body fat, plyos are amazing for you. They're going to keep your heart rate up and help you maintain that lean mass that you have. But while in a growing phase, when you have excess calories to work with, you want to make sure that you're taking advantage of your lifts to their full effect. So one thing that I did this off season, or growing phase if you want to call it, was I took out all plyos, and then I also took out the movements that were isolating my quads, like leg extensions, front squats, things along those lines that have such a heavy quad focus. The number 2 thing I'm going to recommend you to do is pay attention to your rest times in between your sets. In the past, actually up until this year, I was always very manic in the gym, not really resting between sets, not allowing my body to fully recover for that next set. So most of the times I couldn't go as heavy or heavier because I wasn't allowing my muscles to recover. So in this growing phase, I waited at least 2 minutes in between each set so that I could give my all in terms of strength to my, 3 to 4 sets, however many I did. The number 3 way to hold on to your glutes while dieting down is to continue your heavy training while you're in your deficit of calories. A lot of people, when they get into a deficit or a cutting phase, they will start to focus on more unweighted movements, and they'll start to really go lighter on their weight training, which is completely fine at the end of a cut. Sometimes you can't help it in terms of energy, but until that point, you should be giving your all, and your strength shouldn't really be going down that much. So as long as you keep the strength high, maybe reduce your reps if you need to, and then superset with unweighted reps, then your body will be able to hold on to that mass because it is still getting that heavy stimulation that it was in your growing phase. My number 4 way to hold on to your glutes while dieting down is to add banded work. Now, I personally have not seen any scientific evidence for this, so this is just me going off of my experience. But one thing that I have changed to my training this year is using more of these resistance bands. I use them probably my entire glute workout. You will see me always having that heavy focus on my glutes. So for instance, right now I have a band over the bottom of my quads that's going to put a little bit of resistance on my glutes when I'm doing any kind of movement like hip thrusts, squatting, anything along those lines. It's going to add that little bit of extra resistance on my glutes that I'm looking for. So that's one thing that I have changed in my training, and I really do think that it has made a huge difference in keeping my glutes. Alright, so number 5. You guys know when you eat carbs, your muscles look a little bit more full. So one thing that I recommend is work your metabolism up during your growing phase so that you can have more carbs in your cutting phase, because that's what's going to give you the energy for your lifts, and that's what's going to give you that full look. You can tell the difference in the days when I have low carb days and higher carb days in my glutes. So sometimes you just can't help it. The flatness is going to be there because of the minimal carbs that you do have. And flatness is not necessarily a bad thing. A lot of the times fat loss occurs during flatness, but you don't want to be flat for too long so that you're in the possibility to lose that body mass. So you do want to make sure that you are continuing to have carbs to help fuel your workouts, get your glycogen in your system. But some people do have to go pretty low carb, almost keto, which is high fat, low carb. And then sometimes they'll have one high carb day per week, and that's completely fine. As long as you have at least a little bit of carbs in there, you're going to have the energy to lift to your fullest potential. So that is my advice to you on how to shred the body fat and keep your glutes. It has been something I've always struggled with until this year. This year has been a huge breakthrough for me, so I thought I would share my experience with you guys.
Feels.
Cardio, more like cardio, because it's hard. Get it?
You guys, I'm so excited because Steve and I just got this project done that I've been working on for so long, like a few months, and we finally got it done, and I'm so excited to finally launch it in about 14 to 18 days. Don't mark my words, but that's just what we're thinking. I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about it anymore because I'll give it away. You guys know me. I don't like to hold secrets in. But right now we're gonna pose, and I have a lot of energy because I'm like excited about something, excited about being done with this app, but Steve does not have a lot of energy. So we're gonna pose really fast. Kenny Wallach, we had a session with him last night, Skype session posing. He's a posing coach, best in the business in my opinion. But he fixed Steve and I like crazy. So we were told that we need to work 5 to 10 minutes morning and night on these poses, and they dramatically changed Steve's poses for sure. Like, we're excited to see. So we're gonna pose for a little bit and then go upstairs. I have some wedding work to do, and then we're gonna chill, guys. We're gonna chill and we're gonna watch Get Out. We have not watched a movie in like since December or the summer, so we're excited to chill and to watch a movie. And all right, posing. Here we go. Going in front of the light. The reason why you're down here, guys, is because it's the judge's view, and that's how we like to take the pictures. Okay.
Had a dedication. People hate and say we changing, look, we made it. Yeah, we made it. But I knew I had to have it, yeah. For the money, I'm a savage, yeah. I'm using like I had it, yeah. I'm surrounded 20 habits, yeah. But they didn't know me last year, yeah. Everyone wanna act like they ain't
What's up, YouTube? Currently we are watching Get Out, but we had to take a mid-Get Out break because... Is this focusing on my face? We had to take a Zoe pee break / last meal of the day making break. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm making 100 grams of egg whites, 1 egg, and a rice cake, white cheddar. Bam, what's up? Not too exciting, but I'm happy to be eating a last meal before bed. Like I said earlier on the spin bike, things are getting real. I went into detail with them on spin bike about how we're feeling, and how, you know, we talk about how low energy is going to get this prep, and that this is going to be the worst week of our lives. Just kidding, worst week of prep. But I actually just got my email from Nick. He gave me my new macros. Not looking pretty. Basically my macros of last year with 45 minutes of cardio. So that's what we need to do. I've been waiting for this time. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen at some point. And things just got real. But I'm okay with it, you know? Talk to me in 3 days and I might not be okay with it. But right now I'm okay with it because I know the changes that need to be made. And I want this. I want it bad. And I knew this time was coming. We're 10 days out, so that's literally no time. Anyone can do anything for that amount of time. And actually, it's probably only going to be like 7 days of this depletion. But I know I need it. My body needs it. Like, I need to get leaner to do well. These judges want like these tiny girls. Tiny girls. Zoe! Good morning, everyone. Today is Thursday, June 8th. And yes, I'm vlogging and driving, but I'm looking at the road. So, last night, you know, Steve and I go to bed at like 11 usually. And I fell asleep and everything, but then I got woken up by something. And I couldn't fall back to sleep for like quite some time. And this actually happens, I don't know if I've ever told you guys this, but it happens before every competition because I get butterflies in my stomach about, you know, my performance and being up there and everything's coming to an end. And it's just, you know, it gives me all the feels. I'm on the way to get a massage from my boy Kevin, and as you guys know, he is amazing, and Steve's gonna go after me, but he knows every muscle in the body. He knows what connects to what. He's just he's very educated on the body, and he helps me so much. So I've been getting them once a week this past month because when you're low on calories and have to do a ton of cardio, it's hard for your body to recover. It's just, you're putting your body through an extreme, so why not take care of your body as an extreme? Hello. Good morning.
Hold on, let me show him.
Steve just scared the crap out of me. My heart's still racing. They were supposed to give us a coffee maker for our present, and I don't think they are. Alright, YouTube, I'm here with my mom, and we are trying on my dress for the second time here. But it's going to be too big, so we're altering it.
Again.
Probably. We haven't altered it yet, but she ordered the tiniest one possible. So I gotta stay this tiny, okay? Let's do this. Alright, YouTube, I just hit 300K on YouTube, on Instagram, so I'm doing a giveaway on there with my supplement sponsors. A whole stack. Bodybuilding.com is doing a giveaway, or a gift card, and then the resistance bands that I use, they also are going to be in on that. So I just took a picture for that Instagram selfie, and other than that, I've been working on the couch, client check-ins. Been really, really exhausted. That shopping took it out of me. Oh my gosh, you guys have no idea. We didn't even shop. We shopped for like 10 minutes. And the dress fitting and everything went great. Ended up having to take in the dress about 5 to 6 inches, which is crazy because we ordered a size down from last time. So needless to say, I'm gonna have to stay pretty small, guys. But that's okay with me. I'm still so excited, and the dress is beautiful. I can't wait for you guys to see it. But Steve and I are just chilling. We're about to go on a walk. I just finished up my clients. And then, you know, we have a lot of wedding stuff to do, but we just don't have the energy right now to do anything. Like, it's Thursday, and our show is in 8 days, and right now we're not carved up. So we're just like dragging, to be completely honest. But I know it's needed. Like, I like this part of prep. Yeah, that's what we're doing. But I'm gonna sign out right now because there's really not gonna be much to this night. It's already 7:45 and probably gonna head to bed early. So hope y'all enjoyed this vlog. Tomorrow is starting salt and water loading and maybe even my peak week workouts. I don't know yet. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow and I love you all so much.